All right, so Kanye West, Ye, whatever the fuck his name is, and Nick Fuentes went on Alex Jones Infowars, and they were talking to Alex Jones about a bunch of shit about the Trump dinner that everybody's making a big deal about, and all this other shit that I don't see why people care. But before I talk too much about that, and I'm gonna play the clip where he roasted Tim Pool or whatever. But before I get into that, I just want to say that I know a lot of people didn't like what I had to say about Ye or Tim Pool. There were probably some Tim Pool fanboys, dick riders, that didn't like what I said in terms of against Tim Pool. And there were some Ye dick riders that didn't like what I had to say about Ye. And guess what I have to say to both of you? I don't give a fuck. Fuck you. Go fuck yourself. That's how I feel about it. I'm tired of holding back. I'm tired of being a fucking nice guy. If you're a grown man and you're dick riding another grown man, you're a pussy ass bitch. That's what I have to say to you. If you're a woman and you're a dick riding woman, hey, that's what you're there for. But anyways, so let's keep talking about this shit. So the funny thing about it is that people are actually taking Ye seriously running for president. They're like, oh, he's actually gonna do this. Regardless of whether you take him serious or not, I don't really care. And I'm going to tell you why. Because after I was watching this shit with Alex Jones, the only thing that I was getting, and I already know this shit. What I'm about to say, I've known forever. Like, I've always known this shit. But I'm just going to say it. This whole fucking world is a clown show. It's all a shit show. It's all a stage. I've said this before. I've said it in my old channel. I'm saying it now. It's all a fucking show. So, what I'm doing, right? Since this is all a game, this is all a show, I'm putting my foot in. And I'm like, well, fuck it. Let me say my piece, right? Kanye saying his piece, Alex Jones saying his piece, everybody saying their piece, right? Tim Pool saying his piece. Everybody has their piece that they want to say and they want to talk about what they think is right, whatever. Okay, so let me do the same fucking thing, right? I'm nowhere near as popular, as big as them. I may never get to where they're at. I don't care. But I'm going to say what the fuck I'm going to say because everybody else is fucking saying it. If I have to hear other stupid ass motherfuckers say what they want to say, then I'm going to say what the fuck I want to say, right? Be damned the consequences. Because nobody else seems to care. The stuff that Ye was saying on the Alex Jones show or the fucking InfoWars, whatever the fuck, I was like, holy shit. Now it's funny because I made a video talking about these two in the same video. I didn't never think these two motherfuckers were going to sit down and have a conversation. But that's the clown world that we live in, right? We live in this fake ass reality where it's all a shit show. And that's why I tend to believe Kim Gogan more than most people because she seems about as real as it's going to get. Can she be proven to be fake too? Yeah, sure. She could turn out to be a fake person too. But as of right now, she seems to be the most real person out there. And she makes a lot of sense out of the clown shit that you're seeing. But regardless, this isn't about Kim. This video is not about Kim Gogan, so I'm not going to talk too much about her. I'm just going to say that if you ever question why I talk about Kim Gogan a lot or I believe her, it's because of this kind of shit. When I'm seeing this kind of clown show going on, the stuff that, again, I'm going to say this again, the stuff that Ye was saying, it may be free speech, but damn, that's all I'm going to say. And I don't support a lot of shit that he was saying there. I've defended Ye on this channel. I don't like what what was happening to him. They were trying to shut him down, embarrass him, and make him look like a clown, right? But then here's the problem with that. If I'm defending somebody and then they go out and make themselves look like a clown, I didn't like the fact that he walked off the Timcast show. Why? Because if he really wants people to support him, that's where you do it. Like if you want real people, like I'm not going to say Tim is a real person because I think he's full of shit too a lot of times. But if you want somebody like an audience that's full of a lot of real people, I'd say Tim Pool has a lot of real people following him. I would say that. I would say a lot of Tim Pool supporters are good people, real people that are looking for real news and real information. Whether Tim Pool is giving them what they want or not, that's a whole nother story. But then again, he wouldn't be as popular as he is if he wasn't giving them what they wanted, right? To a degree. But it's funny because what I just said, Ye doesn't agree with that. And I'm going to play the clip. Going to let you guys hear it. And then I'm going to give my thoughts on what he said. And I'm going to talk more about Ye and Tim Pool. So here's the clip.
Why did you think you were able to do 3 hours here? You just did 3 hours, 3 minutes, by the way. Or no, you did 3 hours, 3 minutes. Why were you able to stay here but not with Tim Pool?
Because Tim Pool got the call from those boys 10 minutes before I got there and said, flag this and flag that. Also, Tim Pool is an NPC, and you're a real human being. So no one's ever heard of Tim Pool. You're the legend that is Alex Jones, and you were fighting on the front line, and now we're here with you. You got some other superheroes part of the Avenger movie fighting for Christ and free speech.
So there, you heard what Kanye said, right? He said Tim Pool's an NPC. Nobody heard of him. Yada yada. You heard what the fuck he said. But here's the thing that gets me about Kanye. While he's saying this, he's wearing a fucking mask. Now apparently he's done this before. This is the shit that bothers me. Is you want to be a real person? Why the fuck are you wearing a mask, right? Like you, what are you doing? Like he's talking about Avengers, superheroes, and shit like that. Just show yourself. Everybody knows what you look like, but you're making it into a clown show. And just for the record, I'm gonna reveal myself at some point. I don't know exactly when, but I am gonna show you guys what I look like. I'm planning to do like a little reveal video, whatever. I don't know exactly when that's gonna happen, but I'm gonna do it. But regardless, this dude's sitting here behind his mask talking about he's gonna run for president, and then actually, ironically, Alex Jones questioned him on that, and he said, "No, I didn't. I never said that." But he is though. He doesn't have to announce it. He doesn't have to say it, but he's implying that he's gonna do that, right? And that's another thing that bothers me about this fake ass world that we live in. So when you know somebody's gonna do something and you say it, you can't announce it for legal reasons. Why? You know the motherfucker's gonna go do this shit. So there's a law that prevents him from saying this. Apparently, it's illegal for him to announce it or something. I don't know, some dumb shit like that. I don't even care. It's not important. It's all a clown show. That's the way I feel about it. It's all a joke. And if you take any of this shit serious, then something is fucking wrong with you. But regardless, he roasted Tim Pool, and Tim Pool made a video response saying he didn't really respond to that comment, but he was talking about him going on an Alex Jones show and how he thinks all the shit that happened on his show was staged or whatever. It is what it is. The only thing I will give Kanye credit on in terms of one of the things that I thought he was right about against Tim Pool is that Tim Pool was making these the generalization of the black vote, right? He was like, "Oh, Kanye, I think you would do good with the black vote." And Kanye's like, "What? Why does it got to be like a black vote? Like, why can't I just do good with people?" And that's the thing. Tim Pool cannot criticize Kanye West if he's generalizing a group, just like Kanye West is generalizing a group, right? So they're both in the wrong, but at the same time, it doesn't really matter, to be honest. They're both fucking clowns, the way that I see it. And like I said, I'm going to stop being a nice guy. I see the world for what it is. And I think people get confused when it comes to this channel and they're like, oh, well, he's talking about this person, so he must either support them or he must agree with everything that person says. Absolutely fucking not. There's not one person, even Kim Gogan, that I've talked about on this channel that I agree with every single thing that they say. Like, I'll give you one thing I disagree with Kim Gogan. She's been saying the word God a lot. I don't like that word. I don't worship source. I don't worship God. I don't worship the divine. I don't worship the universe, creation, or any of that shit. I don't care what you call it. I don't worship anything. I don't support that ideology. But she's been saying that word God a lot, and I think I know why she's doing it because she knows a lot of religious people watch her, and she's trying to cater to that crowd. And in all honesty, what people think of as God is what she calls source. So it's the same thing. There's really no problem with her calling God source or source God, right? It's interchangeable, really. But I don't like the word God. That's all I'm saying. So when she says that, I kind of cringe. But whatever the case is, I get why she's doing what she's doing, and she can do what she wants. She's her own person. She's gonna do what she's gonna do. Anyways, I said enough. If you like, comment, subscribe. Share this video where you can. Hit the notification bell, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Take care.